This is a statue of a sleeping man at Orlando International Airport. And it's brilliant. I mean, look at it. You would think it's a real person really in there sleeping. I don't know who this man was. I don't know who he was, but I'm sure he was a real man from probably the 1980s. And he was probably, it looks like he was probably on his way to Boston. And his name is Jim. And Jim was a supervisor at a warehouse. And he's knocked out just trying to get back because he was traveling for business. Jim had business because he went to the National Convention for Supervisors coming from Las Vegas. But isn't this amazing? Because I'm sure people walk by this often thinking that that is a real person sleeping. And I'm sure when Jim sees himself in there, he's going to be quite surprised and be looking for some type of payment to pay him for using his image and likeness. Jim should have his own NIL deal, but it didn't even work out. It's very weird, but then at the same point, it's art. It's art. It's a much valuable piece of art because you're so tired in the airport. You can look at Jim's sneakers. Jim even has a wife who often gets on his nerves. And that's why he's so tired. Jim has a wife and 3 children, and he's dreading getting back. And that's why he's knocked out. This is the best sleep that Jim has ever gotten. And this statue was captured so magnificently. Oh, Jim. Jim. You sleeping in peace. And they froze this to the end of time. One day this statue is going to wake up and walk the hell up out of there. Because it looked like a real live body with blood and everything in them. I really think it's a real person. Even though it's a statue, it looks like a real person. But tell them to call me.